How's it, guys? Welcome back to the stream. So in today's episode, we're going to be going over a couple coins. I will be going over a few setups that I'm looking at right now. I am currently in a setup you can see on the screen. I will be talking about this to show you exactly why I did actually take the trade. And then also, I've got a setup here for XRP that I think you guys would have a better entry than what I have. Just looking at this chart here, it still looks like price is going to come down. So I actually entered around about this level here, 0.53, 503. But if you enter at this level here at 0.5041, you have a better entry than what I actually got it at. So yeah, if you like the look of this, you could look at shorting it now. Stop loss above this previous wick, and you want to be targeting this low here at 0.4966. Okay. So the reason why I'm looking at a short here is based on the higher time frames. Like the 4-hour chart is looking bearish here and has already created that top wick. And as long as price, holds this level here, and potentially closes below this level, this would be a very, very nice setup here. Okay. So looking to target these lows and your stop loss above the previous 4-hour candle wick would be a very, very good entry. Okay. So yeah. And also that Solana short, I sent that in the group earlier. And that was just based on, if you look at this chart here, we have one wick here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 wicks at this level. So the probability of price, getting short at the zone is more likely than breaking through and forming more bullish structure. So I was just basing upon that this is the rejection zone, and we're most probably not going to break through that because the whole market is looking like it's still bearish. Okay, so that was the whole thought process for that setup. It was a very, very simple trade. It wasn't, it was just shorting at resistance pretty much. There was nothing really else to look at there. But yeah, this still looks like the price is going to come down. I'm looking to take profit at 19.619. It's around about, like a 22% gain on a 20x. So obviously more if you're using more leverage. But yeah. And yeah, if you guys want to take this setup now, it's XRP short back down to these lows. Yeah. So yeah, two setups currently in. Let's have a look at some other coins. So chills. Let's look here on the 4-hour. The whole thing, right? When you're trading on the smaller time frames, you have to take in consideration the higher time frame analysis. So when you look at this, you can still see it's still bearish, right? Price is creating these lower lows, these lower highs, and until we see a break of the previous high here, right? We're looking at this. Okay. Price needs to start closing above this level here at precisely this 0.06024. So once price breaks above there, then you can start looking at longs. But until then, it's really, really short, and you only really want to be looking at shorts at the moment. Even here, you can see that there is this trend line that's getting respected, and it actually broke on this 30-minute candle. Okay, so looking at chills now, CHZ, if it's I say chills because that is the coin name, you could actually look at a sell here because when looking at this chart right now, what I'll wait for is look how price is rejecting the zone. I think I'm going to take the short here for CHZ, just based on the break of this level. What we're going to be targeting would probably be these lows. Your stop loss above this wick here, something like that. Yeah. So I'm going to take the setup here for CHZ. Just hold on. I do have four. Hello. Yeah, I get in here. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna short chills here, CHZ. Reason being, retest has already pretty much happened. I'm expecting more downside here, so let's take the short here. So I will be using a 20x. I don't go more than 20x on altcoins mainly, but it is up to you. I don't want to tell you guys what to do, but just make sure you put your stop loss and your take profit in, and we should be good to go. So I took this short here. My screen is frozen. Yeah, so I took this short here for CHZ, looking to target the lows here. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, it looks very, very clean. Because what you want to do is you want to be targeting these levels here. So we have a support around about this zone, right over here. This would be our take profit, and you can see how this correlates with this level here. So anywhere in this green box is where you want to be taking profits. Because if it taps into the zone, we're most probably going to see a bounce, right? But until then, it's whatever. We haven't. I mean, it's instant profit. XRP also beautiful setup. We gave this in the live. Then the Solana setup. I mean, this was shared on the Telegram group, so obviously, you guys can get that entry in the live. But basically, just looking at all these shorts here. I'm only really shorting the market because, I mean, everything's pretty much bearish. I will be going over. I heard that someone wanted to go over LDO, but if you want me to go over some coins, just put it in the chat and I can go over them. But yeah, we just took a short here for CHZ and XRP. We took this in the stream as well. So yeah, let's see how these play out. What's it called? LDO. Let's see. I don't really trade this coin. Not really sure what it's doing, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is looking quite bullish, to be honest with you. I mean, it's still bearish, right? So bullish, bearish. But the thing is, it needs to start breaking above this level here. Yeah. So if we have a look at the 1 hour time frame, let's have a look here. I sometimes just jump down to the lower time frames because I can kind of just see when price is bearish and bullish depending on price action on the high time frames. It's, it does come with practice. So you can see we do have this high over here. We've tapped into that level. In order for me to take long positions, we need to see price break above this level. Yeah, but at the moment, I'm not going to be taking any positions here. You can't really take a long position here because price is most probably just going to come back down. You can see how it's retraced back to this level here. Price is most probably going to come back down and test these lows at 1.157. Yeah, back to these lows. Yeah, this is looking bearish on the lower time frames. To be honest, I wouldn't take a position here. Reason being, it doesn't. There's no real setup. But I mean, it is more bearish than bullish. So if you want to take a short, you would have to just put your stop loss above this wick. And the problem is your stop loss is quite wide. So it's, it is quite a big stop loss. But your take profit is around about 20% on the 20x. So this is set up that if you want to take this, I'm not personally going to take it, but it's up to you. I would target these lows at 1.516, but yeah. But yeah, it looks like chills is coming down nicely now. Yeah, it's dead, sorry. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. Looks good. Looks good. So we did take this right now. So take profit 1. Where would I put it? You want to draw your fib? You'd probably put a take profit 1 over here. Yeah. So this would be CP1. CP1 over there. Yeah, that's where I'll be looking at. Taking profit. Solana, I've already taken some profit already, but I'm looking essentially just to target these lows here. It's looking very bearish to me. XRP also, we took the sell. So we're in 3 sells at the moment. There we go. And you can see XRP is forming this upward sloping trend line. Once it breaks that, we're most probably going to see a massive dump in the market there. So yeah, we are currently in 3 sell positions. Pretty much only really shorting. We have a look at Bitcoin. I don't really want to look at Bitcoin because it's so slow. But essentially, we had that breakout. Looks like it might be a fake out. See what happens here. But essentially, this at any stage, this can still flip bearish because the thing is, there is no bottom wick. Okay, and when you don't have a bottom wick, what that means is you don't have a bottom wick. So at any point of time, this candle can just flip bearish and start coming back down. So just keep that in mind for Bitcoin. If you are in long positions, we don't have a bottom wick on the 30 minutes. Yeah, the 15 minutes, you wouldn't have a bottom wick either. So there's no bottom wick either there. So I'm still bearish. That's why I'm taking short. Yeah, there's no reason for me to really be bullish here. Let's see how this. I'm pretty sure this would probably tap within the next couple hours or so. We'll hold this just a little longer, and then Chills CHZ took these shorts, and XRP as well. So we're in 3 shorts. Like I said earlier, XRP breaks this trend line. We should see quite a nice move down here. You can see our price is kind of just staying within this range here. But like I said, guys, market's bearish, rather look at shorts. Like I said with Bitcoin, at any point of time, this candle can flip bearish. We don't have a bottom wick. So what that means is we need to see a bottom wick first being created in order for a price to go up. Because the problem is when you don't have a bottom wick and you see a pump like this on the 30 minutes, it means that prices most likely still need to tap and grab this liquidity in order to push it up. So yeah, that's why I would not take buys. And it looks like price did just break the weekly support as well. So rather just be in sell positions, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if you guys have any thoughts you want me to go over, put them in the chat. But we're currently in 3 sell positions at the moment. Yeah. Don't be fooled about a little bit of a 5-minute bullish candle. The thing is, when you see a bullish candle like this, it just means that price needs to grab some liquidity in order for it to come down. So the thing is, with new traders, they'll see this 5-minute candle and then they'll be like, oh no, it's going to go the wrong way. But the thing is, you just have to hold it right because the higher time frames is telling us that price is most likely to come down. So higher time frames overrule smaller time frames. Rather focus on understanding the general direction of the market. Then, like, I just use the 5-minute for entries, right? 5-minute for entries are beautiful, and also the 15 minutes I use it for entries. I don't really use it to find my overall bias of the market. I just use them to find entries. Yeah. So yeah, Solana looks like it's about to die. XRP also maybe dead as well. And then Chills also. So 3 short positions. Yeah, those are the setups. Those are the setups. Nothing too crazy, but nice, beautiful sells. Like I said, bearish market structure, only look for shorts. Bitcoin, any moment of time, this can still flip bearish, like I said earlier. Created a top wick, retesting this trend line. Obviously, this trend line isn't really perfect, but retesting this support, you can call it here, it can still flip bearish. So I would never look at a long position right now. I'd rather just stay in sells. Whole market is telling me that sorry. Whole market is telling me to be bearish. Yeah, so these XRP shorts looking good. Once we break below here, looks nice to take. We're currently around about 4%. This would be a 30% trade, where your stop loss is only around about 8%. Yeah. Your chill setup, your stop loss only around about 6% on a 20x. And your take profit is 20%. Yeah. So yeah, let's see how these play out. But if you guys do have questions, let me know in the chat. But I mean, the whole market is kind of bearish. So rather just take sells. We don't want to be taking any buys. Why take buys when the whole market's bearish, right? Bitcoin, beautiful, right? If this flips bearish, it would be so nice because on the 30-minute, I was saying earlier, maybe if it lows. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's what I was saying. Didn't have a bottom wick. And in order for price to be bullish, we need to see a bottom wick get created first, then flip bullish, right? But because we didn't see a bottom wick, we only saw a top wick, I said at any point of time, this can still flip bearish, right? And that is exactly what we're getting. Flipping bearish, looking like price coming down. Okay. So yeah, 3 positions, XRP short, CHZ short, and Solana short. There goes Solana. Beautiful. Beautiful. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a little more bit of profit here for Solana. We take out 25%, so I've still got 75% in that position. And then what you can do now, you can put your stop loss to break even because we have taken out those lows. And CHZ also looks like it's about to drive. The TP1 for CHZ is 0.05959. A bit of a tongue twister, that one. But yeah, whole market's bearish, yeah. What we're going to see for Solana, what I'm expecting is a tap over here, maybe break below, but I would expect a bounce. Okay, so I'll be taking full profits at this zone. You can see how we just drove there. Beautiful. Nice. That's what we want to see. There it is. Beautiful. About to hit TP. CHZ also about to hit, just hit TP1. Bang. Like that. TP1 just got hit. That's 8%. Hold that one. Still looks good. Bitcoin, like I said, flip bearish, right? We're waiting for the flip. And XRP also. Nice setup here, guys. The thing is, when you're looking at the market, and it's all looking bearish, the problem is you have to still find your entries because coins move at different paces, right? So for CHZ, if I shorted at the time of Solana, it would have been a good entry, but the thing is there was no confirmation that CHZ was going to come down. But once we broke this level, the confirmation was there, then we can take the shorts. Okay, so that's how you just need to, once you have the whole market being like a certain direction, bearish or bullish, then yeah, CHZ still looks good. If you're holding it, I'm still gonna hold this one. but it did hit TP1. But I would expect price to just carry on to the downside here. I mean, we still have this low. We have to tap into this low within stay. I would expect that. I would expect at least a tap into the 0.5918. Okay. XRP, if you guys are into this as well, looks very, very decent. Look at all these candles here. This is terrible price action, but you want to go with the general direction of the market, and let's see. General direction, bearish. Yeah. They just needs to break this low now. So it's quite interesting that it hit our TP to the exact point. And how did I get that level? So what I do is, right, I take my Fibonacci level, I take it from the high, and then to the level of support, okay? I think it was here. Yeah, this is the level of support. And that was the zone where you can see how we got tapped into. Yeah. So it's a good way to look at to take profits. You can take some profits, but I mean, you just have to hold, right? Just keep on holding. Be patient. Don't just jump out the market because you're seeing a bit of a bullish 5-minute candle, right? So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, I think I might hold this one for a while because I mean, look at all these bearish candles here. I don't see any momentum, and it's only getting more volume into the downside. So, but yeah, I did take my profits here for Solana. This was a beautiful entry. Also, I mean, if Sol breaks this low here, you can come back down to this level, then it's GG. It's the XRP about to break that support that we drew. There we go. It's about to break here, guys. Once we break here, XRP is dead, and we can take profit at 0.4966. Okay. Stage Z coming up a little bit, but it's all good. Want to take profit down here. Yeah, look at this. Once we break this level here, we should see a huge drop. Okay. Please explain more of the bottom wick. Okay, yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so let me go back to Bitcoin because that's where it happened. Okay, so this is a very, very important concept to understand. Okay, so basically what we had here for Bitcoin was, okay, we had a top wick getting created, okay, over here, but there was no bottom wick, okay, and in order for price to be bullish, right, whenever I look at an entry, okay, for example, if I look at a long position, I would always want a bottom wick to grab liquidity and then push up, right? You don't want to see a top wick getting created with no bottom wick and being bullish. Because the thing is, a bottom wick, the reason why you need a bottom wick for a bullish continuation is basically because you need to grab that liquidity in order for price to carry on going up. Same thing with a sell position, right? If you see, like this, for example, right, over here. So you see we had this candle here. This is our daily support. And over here, this created a top wick, and then we started to come bearish, okay? So that would confirm price to come down, right? But when you bullish, you want to be creating a bottom wick first, then a top wick, okay? Because you need to be grabbing liquidity in order to push price up or down, and that's pretty much that. It's not too complicated. Just remember that when you're bullish, in order for price to carry on to the upside, you need to see a bottom wick before you look at a position. Because like Bitcoin over here, we created a top wick and then we flipped bearish, right? But we didn't have any bottom wick. So if you wanted to enter a long here, you would want to see a bottom wick first, then a top wick. Okay. So if that I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Hope it makes sense. Let me know. I can try re-explain it, but let me know if that makes sense. You always want to see, for a bullish continuation, you always want to see a bottom wick and then flip bullish. And then for bearish continuation, you want to see a top wick, then flip bearish. Okay. Always want to see those. If you don't have a top wick on a bearish candle, then you obviously need to look at it. So XRP, Solana, I think it hit TP. Yeah, just hit TP. Yeah, that's that, eh? That was our first TP, right? I mean, you can pretty much hold to the lows, yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Solana is actually dropping a lot, yeah. I can re-explain that if you want me to. But this looks very, very bearish. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy. CHZ looking like it's about to drive. Beautiful. Whole market is XRP. Beautiful. We're going to hold this, guys. Hold. Take some profits, but hold. You want to be holding these type of trades because the thing is, when you catch a trade now before New York open, you're catching trades before high volume, okay? So you're going to be in a trade, and then when the New York opens, you're going to have all that volume to actually push it in the direction that it needs to go. So because there's like barely no volume now, and once New York opens, you'll start to see a bit more beautiful that. And then XRP also looks. I mean, this is so bearish, right? We haven't seen a candle like this, a candle closure below here, since the rejections, right? Yeah, candle closure below there. Looks good. So yeah, those are the setups, guys. Those are the setups. Solana, I think this is just gonna. I mean, this is closing back below this level here. So like now, right, we've really, for example, I'll explain it here. So we've created a top wick already, and now if it flips bearish and breaks this wick here, if it breaks this wick here, we're most probably just going to carry on to the downside, okay? Yeah. It's important to understand that because it's just, it's very, very simple concept, and it helps a lot because it will literally give you the direction of where you need to be entering. Okay, so what's this? Chain link. I mean, this looks like it's going to drive down as well. So we've created a new high. What we need to see here is a potential break of this trend line here. So you can just see this trend line getting formed here. You know, trend line breaks don't really work 100% of the time, but we're closing back below this beautiful, beautiful resistance here. If you have a look to the right, to the left, sorry. Yeah, we'll wait for a break of this trend line. Take some sells here for chain link. Okay. Because this is very, very overextended in the market, right? Chain link's overextended. It needs to come down now, which is basically what we're going to be catching. So basically, what we want to be catching here is a potential 5% drop, yeah, which is on a 20x, that's 100% trade. Yeah, so we can potentially catch this trade here. But it looks good, guys. It looks good. Solana's dead. CH's dead. Back at TP1. But this just needs to carry on to the downside. Bitcoin, let's have a look at Bitcoin again to see what's happening. But looking bearish. Yeah, there we go. So Bitcoin closed below the weekly support. We're going to see a potential. I mean, this is just terrible for Bitcoin, but it's good for us because we're in short. Sorry, my screen is frozen. Yeah, those are the setups. Oh. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the stream, make sure you do like it. Obviously, we did catch 3 trades or sells. So yeah, it was a good stream. Nice money being made. Yeah, I will actually end the stream now because there is no really other setups. Just make sure you put your take profits in, and all the way down you want to be taking profit anyway. Okay, so you don't really, like for XRP here, you want to be taking profit at like 0.5 and then 0.499 down there, something like that. Keep on taking profits until you break the low. Yeah, so it's very, very important to understand that concept. MKR. Yeah, let's have a look at MKR. I don't actually trade MKR, but let's have a look. Let's have a look here. MKR. Jeez, okay. So looking at MKR here, huge volume candle here on the 4 hour. The downside, okay. That's interesting. So MKR at the moment, we have this level here at 0.1, I mean 1094. Okay, so we want to mark that in there. 1094 is the current support. Okay. The 1 hour time frame, we came back up to this level. Can't really see much there. What we want to do is we want to come down to this zone, 30 minutes. Okay, so the 30-minute time frame is telling me that once we break back below this zone here at 1118, we can take some sells here for MKR. Obviously, depends what you're trading on, but you can't really trade this on CoinW. But I'll be looking at a sell here for MKR. Okay, once you get a 30-minute candle closure below here. Okay, until then, not really looking at sells. But yeah, if you guys did just join, we did take 3 sell positions, XRP sell. We took a Solana sell at the top over here, looking to take profit around about 19.236. CHZ as well took some sells. So we in 3 sells at the moment. So the whole market is bearish. Like I said, Bitcoin also still bearish here. Okay. So let's see how this works, how this plays out. But essentially, we've already created a top wick here. The price can still come down for Bitcoin. I haven't really gone over Ethereum, but if you guys want me to go with Ethereum, I can. But I don't really trade Ethereum. Quite a boring coin. We can go over it quickly. So Ethereum right now, it's obviously closed below this level, but it's closed respecting the support here. Yeah. Closed respecting the support, which is obviously, you can see every time we tap into the zone, we bounce. Okay. But market structure is telling me that we bearish on the higher time frames on the 4 hour. We're still bearish. We couldn't break above this most recent zone here on the 4 hour time frame. You can see all these wicks over here indicating that price, is getting rejected from these zones. Okay. So once if Ethereum breaks below, 1631.96 within today, we're probably going to see that 1600 level very, very soon. And yeah, I'm bearish on Ethereum right now. Currently bearish on every coin. But yeah, thanks so much for joining, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. We do this every single day for around about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on if we're catching positions or not. But yeah, we did catch 3 beautiful sells today. And yeah, we'll be holding these trades for the rest of the day. So yeah, thanks so much for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.